Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do this look together, which was very, unplanned. I had no idea what I was doing. I just had somewhat of an idea, but I'm getting ready to go to Ferndale, Michigan Pride today, and if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Please ignore my hair. I put a little bit too much hair oil in it, so it looks dirty, but it's not. It's super hot today in Michigan, and we're going to Pride, and so it's just gonna be put back or something. So I wanted something colorful and fun. I put this little gem on my nose already because, I don't know, but you know how some drag queens do that and it makes it look like a pointy nose, like a highlight? I think I'm gonna do that, so that's gonna stay there till we do my face. Kind of want to do one color on this lid, one color on this lid, and then do two different colors under here. I was kind of going through my palettes to see what colors I have, because I don't have a ton of fun, bright colors. Sorry, I just went downstairs and came back up, so I'm like out of breath, which is embarrassing. So, give me a moment. With Painterly, I already tight lined with a dark brown liner, and the dark brown liner I used is this Revlon Color Stay Line Creator, and I think it's Leathercraft. I'm really liking it. I've only used it a handful of times. It's just a little hard to get off, which is good for the wearability, but at the end of the night, it's kind of a bitch. So, let me see what I have. So I do have this Jaclyn Hill palette. It just has a ton of bright colors, so I might be using that. I'm surprised I haven't gotten rid of this yet, but it's here. So let's start with, I think I'm gonna do one eye, kind of the bright orange. So let's do that. I'm gonna just take a brush to pack it on. Let's find it, this one. This is an old MAC brush and it's so old that the writing's off of it. So I think I'm gonna start with this My Man really bright orange color and pack it on. Where's my little thing? Yeah, it's super bright. And just make sure I get that into the crease. Well, I usually like these kind of colors on my bottom lash, but this is gonna be fun. We're having fun today. Yeah, look at that. That's so much fun. I've never actually been to anything for Pride, not for any other reason than it's either too hot or, I don't know. But I'm excited to go this year, especially with all of the terrible things happening, that going out and showing your support, I think, is really important. I mean, I don't think you have to support the LGBTQIA community, but it's nice, to feel that people are there for you. Okay, so I packed that on. So what should we do for the next eye? I don't want to do blue. Let's do purple. Okay, let's try with Not My Journey. Pack it on the same brush. Kind of wiped off the orange a little bit. So much fun. I think that's why I kept this palette, is because it has colors in it that you don't always use, but you may wanna use one day. Like, I'm glad I have it now, because, oh, this is not how a mirror works. This is how a mirror works. Yeah, that's so much fun. Just packing it on, making sure we get all the color on there. And the Painterly really helps too. And you get it fallout, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I always do my eyes first, but especially with these kinds of colors, you have to, because you're gonna get fallout. I'm probably gonna add glitter. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but I want it to be as opaque as I can get it to be. And equal, because I have more lid on this eye than I do this eye. I look crazy right now. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and just buff those edges. I'm gonna start with the lighter color first so that doesn't mix too much. with this purple. I look crazy. Wiped the brush off a little bit, and I'm going to buff it out with a lighter color. I'm going to use the yellow. Oh, maybe I should show you. To put in the crease of the orange. These Morphe shadows aren't so bad. They're actually nice and blendable at the moment. Look at that, that is really cool. And I can kind of like buff it out to the side to kind of give that look to it. Nice. And then I'm going to use pink to buff out this one, but I don't know if I have a light enough pink in this. Might have to find something else. One sec. I'm actually going to try Candy Clouds by Too Faced as a light pink. I can never open it. Oh. That took me way too long. I don't know why it's just such a pain in the butt to do. Let's see if I get a ton packed onto my brush, if that will help. Oh, I think it will. If I just keep on buffing and packing it on, it's... Okay, I'm going to take a tiny bit of, I think this one, just a tiny, tiny bit. I just don't want it to overpower the crease because this one, the yellow really doesn't here. I just want it to be like a touch. Okay, yeah, that works. So we'll buff, kind of blow it out to the side a bit. Yeah, okay. Work with this, this works. The purple's a little bit patchy, it's not as easy to work with. I've heard that making purple shadows is actually super hard. And you can kind of see that here. But we're gonna make it work. I think it's blown out enough. I think that works. Okay, so this was a fail, but it made me more confident to use one of the dark colors. Brush out my lashes a bit to get most of that color off of it. And then I want to do kind of a shimmery on the lid because this is a little patchy, but I need to find a matching orange one. I know I'm going to do, this is the Disney Encanto eyeshadow palette by Alamar Cosmetics. And they have this gorgeous color here. I'm just going to pack that on with my finger, and that'll help with all that patchiness. Shimmers always save the day. I just have to think of what I have in like an orangey one. Yeah, much better. Much better. Ooh, I think I have an orangey one. I just looked down. This is a MAC palette I made a million years ago with greens and oranges, and I'm thinking this color here. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to find out. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah. That they'll match. So it'll be 2 shimmery eyelids instead of 1. This is such a soft shadow on my finger. You can tell too. This is more glittery and this is shinier, but I think it's just gonna have to do. It's just fun. I can't be a perfectionist. Ooh, unless I'm just looking down and finding things. This color, maybe that'll help give it some chunkier glitter looking sparkle. Okay, here we are. This is what we're doing. And yeah, now what do I want to do? I don't really have a great plan, but I'm thinking I'm going to do liner on the top just to clean up that eye area. This is the one size. I think it's, what is it, Bodacious Black Liner? This is the best black liner ever made. You don't need any other black liner if you have this. Let's do this side. I really just want to get the inner corner. I want just my lashes to look super black and dark and seamless. Kind of tight line a bit against these bright colors. A little baby wing just to help the shape of our eye. Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna find a black shadow because I'm gonna smoke this out, but I don't like the one. Didn't find the black shadow I was looking for. So I'm gonna use, I guess, this one from the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's called Temptress. This is my favorite little Temu. I should probably move up. My new chair for here doesn't have wheels, so I have to do way more work. But this Temu brush is just the perfect angle. And I'm going to put that on the top for a little wing. And hopefully not make a mess. We can always clean this up too. Just letting you guys all see how messy I am at this. But there's a method to my madness. You can always clean up, you can always change things. See what mess that is. So we laid that down, and I'm doing a terrible job. Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to mess with that a bit and just buff it out so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of smokes into the bright color. Little pencil brush. And we're going to do an inner corner something. Glitter, gem, what have you. So my inner corners will be cleaned up that way too. I'm having fun doing this, but I am having anxiety because I'm just willy-nillying it and hoping it turns out okay. Okay, that's better. Maybe I need a little bit more black on my brush. Just to, maybe if I could focus, that'd be good. I think this side looks much prettier. Alright, I am going to clean up this under eye and wipe off the fallout. We're going to do our face because I think that will kind of help me figure out what I want to do to finish these. These Hello Kitty wipes I got from TJ Maxx are my absolute favorite. They are the creme Hello Kitty wipes. And they smell like watermelon. They're so good. But see how I just cleaned that up? They don't really match. Well, now they do kind of. Nice. But yeah, see, you can just fix everything. We get all that fallout out of the way. Fabulous. Nice. That I really want to add. I'm in it. It's like, it's white, but it has like reflex of purple or something. I've used it a few times. I think it's pearlescent. And we're just going to put it in the inner corner. I'm gonna pack it on and then we can mess with it. Oh my god, I keep on getting close and then you can't see. I apologize. But it fixes that inner corner just a little bit, because we're shading it with something. I swear, I'm gonna have to have Greg look at this because I'm trying to make it work. Okay, now for our base, I'm going to use the La Roche-Posay tinted SPF because SPF is definitely needed today. And I've been going after this lately because it's thin and fast and easy. And I really need just something to throw on most of the time. Like when I'm working at home and I decide to, you know, leave the house and I don't want to take the time to put on a face, I just throw this on and I know I'm covered and even. And I'm wearing a crew neck today, so I don't need to get my chest or make sure that it all matches. But yeah, this just goes on fast, makes your skin glowy. What is the SPF? 50. I love this. I love it. Oh, I forgot I have this gem. But yes, perfect. And I'm not going to put on a under eye that has SPF. So I gotta make sure, that I get under there. Gotta make sure that I make sure. You realize that you talk stupid when you do videos all the time. I say which way too much. I think I'm pretty smart, but there's sometimes I'm speaking or I'm hearing myself talk and I go, oh, Rebecca, that is not correct. I'm gonna put that extra on the back of my hands. I'm gonna put more sunscreen on my arms and such, but why not your hands? All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, we're not gonna do anything too heavy on the face just because it's really hot today. So this is gonna be perfect for all over. I'm going to take my Prep and Prime Radiant Rose MAC just to brighten up the under eye. It's probably a little too much. Buddy, why are you crying? Okay, he wants to hang out on my lap, of course. I'm going to take this concealer blender brush by Zoeva and just buff that under the eye. Just for some brightening. I just love the pink color under the eye. It's just pretty and brightening. Just buff it through. I can kind of take it and clean up the wing, my baby wing. Perfect. And now I'm gonna spot conceal. Buddy. This MAC Studio Fix little palette is just amazing. I'm gonna just touch up my little zitty areas in the places I need it, because again, I don't want anything super heavy. I feel bad for the drag queens that have to put on a whole face and be in the heat. They are really doing a lot. It's tough. But it's amazing that they work in the heat and the sun and give us a whole show. Alrighty, fabulous. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour in light medium. I like this a lot. It's funny, I love a lot of very like high-end makeup, and I have a lot of it, but when I find something good that's drugstore, even if it's not even as good as the luxury item, I go towards it, or I pull it way more. I guess because it's not, I don't feel guilty. Is that weird? I don't feel guilty using it, but if I have to buy it again, that's fine, because it's not super expensive. Like my Makeup by Mario Sculpt bronzer, I think it's the best thing ever made. But I don't want to have to buy it again. So I don't always use it. But it's the best. If anybody told me what to buy, that's what I would say. But we're using this e.l.f. one, which is great. But it's not what I would pick. It's so weird. Anybody else feel that way? Like they'd rather use the less expensive one? So I'm peeling underneath very little and it keeps on showing, and I know I'm not wearing a full coverage foundation or anything, but it's driving me crazy. So you could probably see that it's a little patchy right here, but it's just my skin right now. It's not like the makeup moving or doing something weird. So there's that. And look, it's glowy. I didn't use so much product. It's really nice. Love that. All right, now we're gonna do a blush. I'm gonna start with liquid blush, I think, but nothing too heavy, because again, you know, we have crazy eyes, and I'm going to put some jewels on as well. So we don't want to overpower everything. This is the Rare Beauty little blush. I don't think they make this. It's Peace. I got it in a little holiday kit, and these things last forever. They could probably make them this size, like retail, not in a kit, just on its own, and they would last you forever. So I've never really gone and bought another one because I have so many different colors, but because I have this little one and I always grab it, and it's just enough product. All right, now I'm going to do a liquid highlight just underneath before I powder everything, but that means I have to find it. I forgot that I actually organized all of my liquid things and totally forgot. And this looks like I've never used it. This is the Milani liquid highlighter in Lunar. Oh, that was a lot. This way up here. I'll put a little bit in my nose, but it's probably not going to show up too much. But yeah, never used this before. It's exciting. Just going to take the same little concealer brush I used. Just pat that in. There we go. Fabulous. I think the skin is looking really pretty. It's going to look even prettier when it's all sweaty and dripping off. I'm going to powder my whole face with my little Temu sponge with the Laura Mercier translucent powder on my face, just to make sure everything kind of stays where it needs to. And then I'm just going to, I just take a big brush and just kind of brush that in. Perfect. Super light. I can close it. Then I'm going to take the Givenchy pink powder and put that. I'm going to use my Beauty Blender one just because it's a little softer. And I just found it. I didn't know where I put it for a while. I just put the pink under my eye. I love that pink powder. I just purchased the one size one the second it became available in Sephora. And I'm excited to try that out because if it's as good as this, I'll be happy because it's half the money. But this Givenchy pink powder is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's finish our eyes. And so I want to do, I think, blue here and green here. Let's see what I have in blue. Ah! MAC palette that's not completely filled. Let's see if the back has it. Atlantic Blue. I don't know if they make this anymore. But I'm going to take a flat little brush, pack it on, and I'm going to get right under my lash line and just buff that while I kind of move my brush back and forth to get that blue line and kind of smoke it out. I think this is the brightest blue I might actually have. I don't really like blue shadows on me. I danced my whole life, so I don't like blue shadow. You used to have to wear, well, if you do any kind of theater or anything like that, blue shadows on the eye, bright red lip. I hated it. I hated wearing that blue shadow. I think I'd look like a clown. But now I'm going kind of on the lash line, just kind of building it up. It looks way more blue in person here than it does on camera, so I promise you it's blue. And then what do I want to take? I don't want it to be like just such a crisp line, so just a clean pencil brush, and I'm just going to buff it a bit. Oh, you can kind of see now. Maybe I should take more on this pencil brush and buff it. Okay, that's better. Now I gotta find a green shadow. Oh, I have one right here. Another MAC in this palette right here. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna wipe off my brush from the blue, do the same thing, pack it in with the green. Everything's falling. And do the same thing underneath the lash line first. Whoa, this is so cool. And then on the lash line, just mess with it a bit. Do I look crazy? Or do I look cool and fun? Okay, I gotta take that pencil brush again, kind of wipe it off. I have a paper towel here. Pack it with the green and mess with it a bit. I'm not gonna wear under eye. I'm not gonna wear lower lash mascara. I never do, and look how crazy they look. I don't know, I kind of look like I'm in, what's the movie? Clockwork Orange. Does that make sense? Like, he has that one eye done. This is like not the best look for me, but it's fun. I'm having fun, I promise. I'm having fun. Kosas bronzer. Just to make me look more alive. Greg just walked by and was like, hello? I don't think he realized what I was doing with my makeup today. He was taken aback, but he says it looks good. He's just a really nice husband. All right. I'm thinking like 2:45. Okay, now blush. I'm making a mess of everything. Ooh, I know what to do. Patrick Ta palette. I'm going to use the middle one. It's so pigmented. Middle one. What color? It's giving Sunkissed. There we go. Just a little bit of blush. And of course we want our nose. Make us look like we were out in the sun a bit. And then I'm going to take the little cream, even though I already did all this stuff, but whatever, it's fun. Just on the high points of the cheeks. Really pretty, dewy. Crazy. Fun. This Jones Road ice wand thing, I don't think they make it anymore. I apologize. I just love it so much. It has so much sparkle, and I'm just going to put a little bit up here. I'm sorry that they don't have it anymore. I wish they still had it because it's so pretty. I wore some of it on my wedding day, I believe, this color. I have two colors, I don't remember which one I used, but they kind of give the same effect. Yeah, I love this. You have to wear glitter. And now I'm going to put on some gems. And I don't know, I think I need to get eyelash glue for it. Even though that one on my nose stayed for a really long time when I was putting on my SPF, but just to be safe, I gotta go find it because I never wear lashes once. Found it. House of Lashes. All right, we're first going to do, I think the one on my nose, like drag queens do. I like that. It's fun. It makes your nose, it's like doing highlight on your nose. Good. I was holding it too hard with my little tweezers. Okay, I got it. Put a little glue on it. Blow on it. I'm a nutcase. Okay, now I'm gonna just place some on my face, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. So putting these on is not easy. I don't know why. It's not easy. Taking them off this sheet is not easy. I've lost gems, so I think we're gonna be done because I'm losing my mind with these freaking gems. So did a red one over here to go with these colors, did a purple one to go with those colors. Glue, NYX eyebrow glue for my brows, stay in place, of course. Try to give them some shape. Oh, there's one. Nice. Okay. Okay, we gotta curl them really well so we see these lashes. I think that'll make the look, yeah. Takes it to a whole another level, and I gotta hold it a lot longer than I usually do so that it stays. Yes. Much better. It definitely brings that look together. And now I'm going to put some mascara on. Milani. And I'm just going to coat them, and hopefully they'll stay curled and upright. And I don't know if I even care if they look kind of spidery just because of how dramatic the makeup is, you know? So I can work with them a little bit more and not be as careful as I usually am, since I don't like a lot of mascara. But I think this look calls for it, right? Yeah, definitely calls for it. I'm surprised I even had a mascara that wasn't completely dried out. I need to buy a new one for sure. I have one crazy lash, I don't know if you can see it, from using the Grande Lash Serum. My lashes look really nice, but I always get one like crazy long dumb looking lash. Okay, now what do we do for lips? I'm thinking nothing crazy, just because you don't want to interfere with, you know, your eye look. This is the Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil in Honesty, my favorite lip product of all time at the moment, just so I have a stain underneath, and I think this kind of color is gonna be best for us. I think I need a highlight color on my nose to like go towards this gem, so it doesn't look like it just came out of nowhere, that it's kind of highlighted to that point. Like it makes kind of sense. I'm going to add a little bit of this just to the inner corner. This is the e.l.f. Watermelon Duo. It has my favorite highlight. Yeah, that helps a little bit, right? Maybe I should just kind of go around it too. Yeah, I think that's good. I think I have to curl these guys again. Okay, I'm gonna get semi-dressed and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have my shirt on. This says BU. I'm gonna wear these purple dangly Julie earrings. I've actually never worn before. I'm super excited to wear them. So I can get them on. Buddy, one sec. Sorry, he had to come up. But yeah, these purple fun earrings. And I gotta drench my face in all-nighter. Move it, buddy. Because it's gonna be hot. I think I'm actually just gonna wear this lip the whole time. I think it looks good with everything else. And I gotta figure out how to wear this. I love flower crowns. And so I was like, oh, perfect, I can wear this. Haha. I don't know if I'll be able to wear my hair down the whole time, but whatever. I think it looks really good. So thank you so much for taking the time to, you know, get ready with me for Pride. I really think it's important, especially right now, to support others, even if you don't have anybody you know that is, you know, in the community. Let people be themselves. I certainly have a lot of people in my life that I support and love, and I think we all deserve the same kindness. So if you didn't get anything makeup-wise from this video, I hope you got some inspiration to take care of others, let others be, and, you know, love one another. So please subscribe, like, comment, share. If you are enjoying my videos, I'd super appreciate it, and I will see you next time.